One of my favorite parts of homeschooling is family style learning. So today I'm sharing all of the things that we'll be doing together as a family this year. This year we'll be doing several subjects together with my fourth grader and kindergartner. And honestly, these things are what make the sweetest moments and memories for me as a mom and also for my kiddos. If you caught my 7th grade curriculum picks video, you'll know that my 7th grader is doing history and science with a homeschool cohort this year. She's kind of branching off as a middle schooler and she won't be doing as much family style learning with us, but I will mention when she's going to be included. For science this year, we are going to be using the Young Explorers series from Apologia. This is exploring creation with botany. We're actually going to do this one in the second semester. It is textbook style, so you read through sections in the textbook, but there's lots of hands-on projects and activities, and that is what I was looking for specifically for my fourth grader. So this one we're actually going to do in the second semester to kind of tie it into like gardening season. Semester 1, my book was supposed to arrive from Amazon yesterday, but my order got canceled for some reason. So I don't have that one to show you, but first semester we are going to do astronomy. And these books are actually meant to be year-long studies, but my daughter was very adamant that we do both. And I asked in the Apologia parents group on Facebook, and many people assured me that it's possible to do one in each in a semester. So we're going to try it. I don't know that we'll finish all of botany by the end of the year. I'm going to be really open and relaxed and see what we can get done while still trying to meet her needs. I do plan on ordering the experiment kit from Nature's Workshop. I hear they include almost everything that you need, and I am looking forward to that and just having like a kit ready that I can pull from. Now, history, this might come as a surprise to you because just a couple of weeks ago, I shared that we were going to continue with Story of the World, and we've been using Story of the World, and I was sure that we were going to use that next year. However, with deciding that my oldest is going to do history with her cohort next year, that kind of changes things for me. We are going to be on level 4 of Story of the World, which is modern history. The minimum age they want kids to be is in 4th grade because it does cover heavier topics, lots of war, the Holocaust, things like that are, much more upsetting. And although my daughter does know about World War II, we recently just went to Pearl Harbor and she learned a lot about that. We have discussed the Holocaust. She's a very sensitive child. And with it now just being her and then the kindergarten sister, instead of doing a separate social studies for the kindergarten sister, I decided to do something that would work for 4th and kinder. And so what I decided that we're going to do next year is American Girl History from Little School of Smiths. And honestly, I have wanted to do this study for years, but my oldest is a boy. And I knew that he would always poo-poo it. And up until this year, we've always done family style history, but he is going to in-person high school for 9th grade. My 7th grade daughter will be going to her cohort because it's really too young for 7th grade unless I really bulked it up with extra assignments. So it's really just, it's perfect timing. And I talked to her about it and I let her decide. And she was like, yeah, I want to do the American Girl History. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start working on sourcing all of the books this summer, and I'm just really excited. For geography, we're going to continue with Beautiful Feet Books U.S. History. We are partway through filling out our maps, and we will be done with the Southeast by the end of this school year in a couple weeks, and then we will do the rest of the state studies next year. I will be doing that with my kindergartner, 4th grader, and 7th grader. In addition to the U.S. history, this one is actually something I'm just doing with my kindergartner. At least that was the plan, but my 4th grader heard we were doing it and she had such fond memories of doing it in her kindergarten year that she was like, Mom, can I please do it with you guys? So she's going to do it with us. And that is also from Little School of Smiths, Me on the Map. This is just such a fun, gentle social studies program, and it has lots of hands-on projects. Let's see if I can show you any of the others. Here's another one. Lindsay over at Little School of Smiths is really great at creating like just tying in like recipes and crafts and notebooking pages. She's so good at that. I will not get to all of the recipes, but I will do my best. It's got some map work. So basically, if you've ever read, there's a book called Me on the Map. So that's like the basic spine, but they learn about like their home. They draw a map of their home, and then they learn about their street, and then they learn about their city, and then they learn about their state, and then they learn about their country, and then they learn about their world. And it really just ties it all in. So we'll just do 1 unit a month. So 1 to 2 days a month we'll work on this. It's not going to be like super intense, which is why we can also do the history and the other geography. But it's created such amazing memories for my other kids. I'm so excited to do it with my daughter. I'm excited for her to do her All About Me poster at the end. It's just going to be so fantastic. Some other extra things that I like to tie into morning time that will be with all 3 of my homeschool kiddos is World Watch News. We watch that most days of the week. We also always do some kind of Bible reading together. Right now, we're just reading through the book of Genesis, so I will continue to read that to them. We always have a family read aloud going. Right now, we're reading Devereaux. I don't have like a book list that I'm going to follow next year. Usually they're involved in a book club, but we're not going to be doing that next year. So I'm just going to kind of go where the wind blows me. So I know I want to read A Year of Miss Agnes and possibly The Penderwicks, because we never did that one. But if you have really fantastic read alouds that your kids have loved, please let me know in the comments, because I love a good read aloud. The last thing we're going to do during morning time is my calendar book. It's from Christian Light Education. You can get it from their website, but you can also get it on Rainbow Resource. It's like $6. And basically it has a calendar for every month of the year. And every month you're tracking something different. So maybe one day you're tracking the like how cloudy it is, or the precipitation, or the wind. A lot of it is weather related. So you're tracking it every day on the calendar. And then at the end of the month, you create a graph, and every month is a different type of graph. And it's just such a great way to introduce calendar skills as well as graphing skills. And so I'll primarily be doing that with my kindergartner, but I am also going to get one for my 4th grader, because the last time she did it was in kindergarten. So I think she'll enjoy it, and it will be a good refresher on graphing for her. I really believe that family style learning is one of the things that make homeschooling so special. Some of our best conversations and memories come from these shared subjects together. Do you do family style learning in your homeschool? I would love to know what you've enjoyed doing together with your kiddos. Let me know below in the comments, and I will see you next time.